That's it, okay? Put vehicle into the chat. If you've been looking for a vehicle, I'm telling y'all, I found the vehicle, okay? I found it. The reason why I call it big business, number one, okay, is because it's in one of the fastest growing industries in the world. It does up to 800 something billion dollars per day. And it's projected to be a $1 trillion industry, you guys. So what does that tell you? All we need is a little piece of a piece of a piece. That's it. Let me see. Oh, you gonna listen? I'm about to break it down like Barney style for y'all, okay? On the 6th grade level. In just a couple minutes, you got to be like, oh, I get it now. That's right. Y'all finna get it. Y'all finna get this. Yes, y'all gonna get it. It's $1 trillion industry. It'll be a $1 trillion industry here in the near future, 2030. But now today, it's worth over 800 something billion dollars per day, y'all. So my question to you is this. How much do you need to do or to make to be able to fire your boss? To be able to tell your boss, ta-ta, see you later. How much y'all need to make? Let me know. Drop it into the chat, you guys. How much? I told you guys, I didn't just get on here to talk at y'all. Nah, I got on here to talk to you about a game plan. That way you can fire your boss in the near future. Is today gonna fire your boss day to day? No. No, it's not today. But this is the deal. In the near future. When our boss started talking to you out of the side of his neck one day, right? You could be like, hold on. I'm making more moolah from my phone than I'm doing up in this job. So I really don't have to be here. Who wanna have options? Put me into the chat if you want to be able to have options to stay at your job or walk away if you choose to. Put me into the chat. Let me know, you guys. Okay? So how much do you guys need to make per month? Okay? Yep. Go ahead, drop it into the chat, and don't be afraid to put it in there because how do you expect to get it back if you can't even put it out there, y'all? I'm just saying. All I was looking to make, I'm going to tell y'all my situation. I was just looking to make an extra 2 to 3K. I was a homeschooling mama, still homeschooling mama, and I'm like, if I could just do 2, 3K from my phone, I could be right here in my home, never ever have to worry about working no job, right? Never did I think, because I changed up my environment. I got around action takers. They were doing 10, 20, 30, 40K months. I fooled around and did over 27K in a month. I mean, like, really? I didn't think that was going to happen, but that's what happened when you switch up your environment. You really see your fullest potential, okay? So as y'all are putting like these numbers into the chat, please don't put no numbers in the chat that's going to still cause you to live paycheck to paycheck. Don't do that, y'all, okay? Because that's not what we're doing over here. Over here, what are we doing? We getting way more time back with our families over here, okay? Yes, that's what we're doing. We firing bosses over here. We're building wealth over here. We're leaving a legacy to our kids over here. Oh, yeah, we're making big moves over here. And we're finally putting ourselves in a position to be able to take them dream vacations we sit back and watch everybody else take. 1 month, they over in Dubai somewhere. All of a sudden, a month later, they done went out to Greece. Then all of a sudden, they in South Africa. We're like, what in the world are they doing? I hope, I wish, I pray I could do that. Guess what? Stop hoping, wishing, and praying. Get off the sidelines and jump yourself on in. And you can be able to do it, okay? All right, so with that being said, let me switch it up real quick. I want to take y'all into my community. Remember I told y'all my circuit, my action takers? Let me take y'all in here. It's over 16,000 people in our community. I know y'all like, what? Why so many people? Because at the end of the day, guess what? Everybody want to be able to make an online income. Everybody, okay? That's the thing. Why? Because once you learn how to make an online income, as long as you got this and some Wi-Fi, you can literally make moolah from anywhere in the world. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I just took my family on an 8-day cruise a couple weeks ago. Yep, all paid for by my online business. I mean, the flights, everything. And the beautiful thing about it, y'all, let me tell you, is while I was there, I was literally able to cash out in the middle of the sea thousands of dollars. Now, I'm telling you this to say, how did that happen? I had my phone, I ordered the Wi-Fi package. It's powerful. That is what you call freedom, okay? That's what you call freedom. You should be able to do something like that. And I'm saying that as humble as possible because this is the deal, you guys. When I was working a job, we would have to work a whole year to 2 years to be able to experience something like that, right? And then when I was able to turn around and come back with way more moolah than I had left with, y'all, that's what you call true freedom. I'm just saying. Okay, so let me go over some of the testimonies real quick. I'm going to read off a couple testimonies, right? Because we got hundreds of testimonies in here, okay? But this is the deal of regular, normal people like you and I that's winning, right? So, it's the deal. I'm going to read off some testimonies. Then I'm going to come back. I hope you guys have your pens and pads ready. Because I'm literally about to start dropping the juice, the gems, because y'all want to know, okay, how did y'all do it? That's what I'm about to be telling y'all, okay? Y'all ready? Okay, so, again, income disclaimer real quick. Y'all about to hear some numbers that's about to just blow your mind. You about to be like, what in the world? How? I need to know, right? So, I got to tell y'all this, though. Income disclaimer. I cannot guarantee that you're going to make anything. That's number one, okay? Why? Because I don't know your work ethic. I don't know what you want to do. You may get yourself started and don't do nothing, okay? So, I'm just being real with y'all here, okay? Now, but I can tell you this. Our industry does over 800-something billion per day. So the moolah here to be made, but the ball is going to be in your court, okay? Y'all good with that? Listen, there's almost 100 people up in here. I'm going to need y'all to drop ready into the chat. Thank y'all so much to all my tappers, okay? Yes, thank you. Put ready into the chat, y'all. Let's get started. This lady here, let me see, Kelsey. She said, I just crossed the 500,000 mark. Oh my goodness. And she's only been in a business for 1 year, you guys. I started broke, scared, skeptical, hesitant, but I started. Thank God I did. Y'all, this lady right here, she has 4 kids. She's a stay-at-home mom as well. And she has literally built a $500,000 business in that time frame. Y'all, that just gives me goosebumps because I actually know this lady. And so, y'all, absolutely amazing. Amazing. Testimony section because it just inspires you. It's like, wow, for real? Like, y'all. Okay, somebody else. 100K in just 51 days. Wow. Full-time teacher. From January to August, she was able to do an extra 40K during that time frame, okay? Working from her phone. As a full-time teacher, we have teachers that have quit their jobs. We have nurses, so many nurses that have quit their jobs, okay? So many people who have literally fired their bosses. Do I got anybody up in here that want to fire your boss? Put me into the chat if y'all do. Let me know. Because I'm going to tell you right now, so many people firing their bosses in our community. Somebody said my biggest month so far. Wow. Over 10K in about 5 weeks. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody else. Yep, me. 100K in less than a year. Wow. Let me see. 190K. I just hit 190K in this space, and I am so blessed. 1K in 8 minutes. She said, never in 32 years on this earth would I think I would be able to do something like this. Somebody else totaled their car, bought a brand new car because of this business right here, y'all. I'm just saying, it's so many people winning. 4 weeks in, just hit 1,500 in sales from 0 to 1K in just 1 month. Somebody else hit over 100, generated over 100. Somebody else in 24 hours, she has done over 9K, you guys. She's a nurse. You think she fired her boss? Or she was a nurse? What else we got? It's so many testimonies. It's over 700 pages of testimonies. But we ain't finna sit here and go through all those. Because I know right now you're thinking, you know what, Veronica? That sounds amazing. Y'all doing 10, 20, 30, 40K months. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. It's a beautiful thing that that's what y'all doing. Congratulations. But my question is, how can I tap in to be able to change my family life as well? Does anybody feel like that? Put me into the chat. How to start. Listen up. My name is Veronica, and I'm about to teach y'all, okay? So put Teach Me V into the chat. This is the juice of it. I'm going to drop exactly what it is that we doing, okay? Put Teach Me V into the chat. Put it in there, y'all. Okay, y'all got y'all pens and pads? Y'all ready? Okay, so check this out. If y'all looking for a job, I'm sorry I have to tell you, I ain't got no job for you this morning. No, sure don't. If you want a job, go ahead and swipe to the left, because I do not have that. Ooh, I drank that water and it just went like right here. Yep, I ain't got that. I ain't got no job for y'all, because all the job gonna do is take more time away from you and your family. That ain't what we doing over here. Over here, we're getting way more time back than ever, okay? So what exactly did we do? I know y'all wondering, what y'all doing? Check this out, y'all. First thing we did, right? Remember, we got educated. A lot of times when you want to, raise up your income, You go to college, you spend thousands of dollars going to college to become a nurse, a doctor, a psychologist, whatever it is that you went to school for. I told you, I didn't even go to school. I ain't even got no associates, so I don't know. I just know people talk about the thousands that they done spent, okay? So with this situation, when you actually see people online and they're making like, mind-blowing moolah, okay, and you're like, look, I want to do that right there, so what do I need to do? Check this out. Yes, you're going to have to invest into yourself. Is it thousands? Absolutely not. So this is what you do. This is what we did. We all purchased a program, okay, guys? A program, yes. Is it thousands? No. We pay like $49, $50, $51 a month, okay? That's what we pay. Yes. Yes, you guys. Like 51 a month. Can y'all do 51 a month? It's the best. And when I got started, I think it was like 49. So it just depends on what because we do P plans, PAYNet plans. So it just depends on what they offer you. But yes, y'all, we get started for a little bit of nothing. As a matter of fact, today I'm going to show y'all how to get started for $0 down, okay? And it'll probably be around 49 or 50 a month, something like that. Okay? So that's what y'all looking at. So now y'all can be like, whoa, okay, Veronica, I thought you was about to say it was going to be thousands. Look, if y'all can swing 51 a month, just put 51 into the chat. Put 51 into the chat. If you can swing 51 and you like, oh, okay, I can do that. Because at the end of the day, it's the deal. We're going to blow 51 anyways, right? Right? What we going to blow it on? We're going to go down to Starbucks. That's 51. Go there a few times. Bam, you up to 51. Don't fool around and get that little piece of lemon cake and all that stuff. Yeah. What else? Piece of night for the family. What else? On here scrolling, getting boxes at our door, that's 51. I'm just saying, you won't blow 51 anyways. Why not take it, invest it into you to learn some high income paying skills? That way you can raise your value. Once you raise your value, then you can demand the big bucks. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's how it works. So pretty much, it's an educational program that teaches you how to be able to market and sell anything in an online space, you guys. Okay? So how it works is this particular program, the name of it is SWC. It has over 20-something streams of income. Y'all want to know what the streams are? Put yes into the chat if y'all want to know. I'll tell y'all what the streams are. And then I'm going to tell y'all which stream I used, okay, to be able to generate over 6 figures. Okay? Yep. So go ahead and put yes into the chat. What's the name of it? SWC. So some of the streams, because you can pick and choose what it is you want to do, right? Yes, I tell people, out of 20-something streams, you should be able to choose at least one of them jokers, okay? Maybe one of them pop for you, I'm just saying. But listen. Okay, so drop shipping, guys. A lot of people like doing drop shipping. Brand deals, print on demand, how to monetize on all the major platforms. UGC, Airbnb, a lot of people want to learn how to do that. TikTok Shop. A lot of people on TikTok Shop. Y'all know that. Selling on, all the major platforms. Faceless marketing, which means that if you don't want to put your face out here, you really don't have to. Okay? It's up to you. Amazon reviews, theme pages, digital marketing, affiliate marketing. What else is it? Website flipping. I mean, you name it, we pretty much got it in there. But let me tell y'all exactly which one I chose to do. Okay? Y'all want to know? Put yes into the chat. I'm about to tell y'all. So the one I chose, y'all, is digital and affiliate marketing. So what exactly does that mean? Let me tell y'all real quick. I'm finna break it down Barney style, like 6th grade style. Y'all gonna be like, a light bulb finna go off. Watch this. So what I did, okay, when I got started, it was $0 down, $49 a month, okay? So some of y'all gonna even get started for $0 down as well. It just depends on, what the P plans say they gonna offer you. But $0 down, $49 a month. Best $49 I done ever spent in my life. Best business model I done ever seen in my life, because you could literally get started for a little bit of nothing, okay? $0 down, $49 a month. Best $49. So I invested in myself to learn some high income paying skills, right? After that, what happened? You can actually become an affiliate of the actual program that you're learning from, okay? What does that mean? That means you can actually promote and sell the program that you learning your high income paying skills from. Okay, this is a program that has so much value in it. It was just a no-brainer, right? I didn't have to create anything. I didn't have to do none of that. I was able to just take the same program. And every single time that you resell it, market it, and resell it, guess what's going to happen? you're going to get 85% profit. Okay? Hey, Steph, how are you? So this is the deal. Every single time somebody go to your website, keep this in mind. Your website is already done for you. What does that mean? You don't even have to be tech savvy. Y'all know websites cost thousands of dollars and take forever to build them. So that was already done. So I was like, you know what? That alone, okay, made me want to get myself going. And the website is so professionally done. The same website that I'm using is what you're going to get as well. How y'all like that? If y'all like that, say yes into the chat. Yes. Put yes into the chat. So y'all can get the same website that I'm getting. Okay? Yep. Again, zero down. And next month, it'll probably be like 49, 50, 51, something like that. Okay? Yep. So y'all getting a website. So listen, I'm knocking everything out of the park for y'all. So y'all ain't even got worried, right? So check this out. But every single time somebody go to your website, guess how much y'all about to get? 506, you guys. Oh yeah. That's $506 every single time somebody go to your website and purchase the educational program. So in a nutshell, do y'all know I've built over a 6-figure business from promoting education, you guys? That's it. That's all I do. I promote education. Did that simplify it for you? I know. I literally get paid for talking, for doing it. Talking, educating people. Why? Because we have a digital product that solves a huge problem. What is the problem? Most people do not know how. Most people want to learn how to be able to make an online income. Thanks so much. But the problem is most people just don't know how to do it. Nope. So our program literally teach people step by step how to tap in. Over a 27K month, okay? Because I promoted an educational program that everybody won't need. I mean, it's in high demand. It pretty much is, right? I don't do low-ticket products like, $20, $30 products. No, we talking hundreds of dollars here, you guys. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm talking like 500 at a time. That's why I was able to stack that up like that. Okay? Let me show y'all. I know y'all like, really? 500? Yes. Look at this. Every time somebody go to my website, 506, 506, 506. Y'all see that? Pages and pages of 506s. If you want 506 in your life, drop 506 into the chat. Let me know, y'all. Because I know I was like, that's a lot of moolah. For real? Just off of 2 sales alone, okay? That's over $1,000 for the week. Just off 2. Would that change up anybody's situation? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. And for the month, that's $4K for the month. Would that change up your Christmas? I'm just curious. Would your Christmas look a little bit different? Would it look a little bit different? Let me know. Okay? Yes, y'all. So that's pretty much in a nutshell what I do. I like doing affiliate, digital, social media marketing, you guys. Even Forbes stated that online marketers are in the top paid careers, okay? Some of us do more than doctors and lawyers. As a matter of fact, there's even some doctors and lawyers in this actual business. And I know you're like, why would they be here? They already got this. Yeah, but what they don't have is time. Remember I talked to you about you need time and the moolah to create freedom, right? Without both,
Exactly.
then you don't
More
have freedom.
time, more
So
money
that's
than
what it is.
time.
I love this business because it's creating true freedom for the average person like you and I. This is our cheat code, you guys. This is it. This is the vehicle that we've been sitting around waiting for. Like, oh my goodness, this is for us, y'all. This is for us. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, are y'all excited? Because I'm excited. I'm sorry. I go to bed excited. I wake up in the morning excited about my business. If you're doing something, if you're working a job that don't give you that type of excitement, and the reason why I get so excited, yes, it's changing my family's life. Yes, we've been able to do some amazing things over the past year, okay? But the deal is that I get even more excited or just as excited when I'm able to help my mentees as well to see success as well. I love the simple fact that I have a blessing in my mouth to share with the world. To let people know, guess what? You don't have to be out here working 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. Nah, because at the end of the day, if you're working 2, 3 jobs, most of the time it's working. When you see people working them amount of jobs, they're still living paycheck to paycheck. That show you right there that the system is broken. It's broke, y'all. It's broke, okay? That's just how it works. All right, so what do y'all want to do next? Do y'all want to go into the classroom to see exactly what it is that you're going to be getting for 0 down, either 49 or 51 a month. I'm not sure what the P plan say today, but a little bit of nothing. Yeah, if y'all want to go into the classroom, drop a 1 into the chat. I'll take you guys in for a quick second because TikTok don't really like me showing the screen. Okay? So if you need to see or want to see what it is that you're about to purchase, drop a 1 in the chat, right? Let me know. Or do y'all want to know what my exclusive deal is? On top of the, let's just say 51. On top of the 51 a month, do y'all want to know what my exclusive deal is? If y'all want to know, put a 2 into the chat. Because I got, it's an exclusive deal on top of that that's going to blow your mind. You're finna be like, Veronica, I was already about to sign up, but you throwing that in there too? Oh, yeah, go ahead. I'm ready. Somebody said both. Okay, y'all saying 1 and a 2? A 2 and a 1? Okay, I got y'all. Okay, cool. I got y'all. All right, so let me take y'all in real quick. I'm going to show you inside the program. Then I'm going to come right back out, tell you what my exclusive deal is. Then I'm going to show you how to grab it. The same system that made me over 6 figures, you guys, okay, in a short amount of time. So let me take you in real quick. Hold on. I am so excited. I just want to tell y'all thanks so much for being here because y'all could be anywhere else in the world this Sunday morning, but y'all here with little old me. Okay, so this is the classroom. Y'all see this? Okay, this will be your classroom, okay? Listen, we're getting trained by 6 and 7 figure earners. They're literally taking us step by step. Step 1, do this. Step 2, you're going to do this. Inside, okay, these are the little modules. They're anywhere. They're like podcast style. And they're anywhere from like 2 minutes to maybe 6-7 minutes long, okay? It's real short, brief type learning. It's a beautiful thing. You just put your ear pod in and go ahead and drive where you're going. You know what I mean? Step 3, step 4, step 5, okay? It literally takes you step by step, okay? And it's aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It's a beautiful program, okay? Drop shipping. Here are some of the income streams. We have drop shipping, UGC, securing the brand deal. Let's talk taxes. Yes, it's taxes. Why? Because it's a legit business, okay? Hold on 1 minute real quick. All right, so creating on Canva, it teaches you about TikTok mastery, TikTok shop, selling on all the major platforms.
Let's sit. So here are some myths that we're going to bust. The myth of you put out your video and in the first 30 minutes, if it doesn't get to 1,000 views, that video is done. No, that's not true. That is not true. So you can let go of that. The myth of your video, once it's out there, it stinks and it's never going to grow at all. And you need to just, take it down. No.
Talk about my exclusive deal. It's about to blow your mind, okay? So, as y'all just saw, you will literally be getting the program that's being taught by 6 and 7 figure earners, okay? So on top of that, let me tell you guys, I am going to take, 4 people today.
Without a video. So 15 days is where you need to do.
Program is for. It's by people that already generated 6 and 7 figures. So you're good. But say for instance, you got questions or, you want to know exactly how to get to it, whatever it is. I'm there to inspire, to lead, and to guide you, okay, throughout your journey. Okay, you guys got that? So you will be getting my cell phone number. A lot of times when you purchase programs from people,
Victoria,
you ain't getting their cell phone number a lot of times. Every now and then somebody may go ahead and do that, but
let me mute her a little bit. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. We're hanging out with my friend Victoria this morning, who is one of my community members and my mentor inside of the DWA and the Legacy Builders program. And so we're just talking about getting to the bag, y'all, getting this money from your phone online, working a couple of hours a day. And we were looking inside of the community and just showing the different things that are available, right? And how this works and how people are really doing this. And I know people are really doing this. You know how come I know people are making money from their phone? Because I'm doing it. I am doing it. So let me flip my camera back around because TikTok doesn't like you to have the camera facing the other way for too long. And let me give y'all a few shout outs. So good morning, good morning, good morning. If you don't know me, my name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler. And I'm on here to set people free. Free from that daily grind and the 9 to 5 and all of the stress, strain, and struggle and all of the things that you may or may not love about, you know, your life or your job or whatever. Maybe you just are ready for change. Maybe you are ready. You know, you might be sick and tired of being sick and tired of being on that struggle bus and just like having more month than money, right? And let me put my flash goal up here. So, good morning. Come on in the room. Let me know where you're coming in from as you come in. Also, do me a favor. Take your finger and tap on the screen. When you tap on the screen, that helps send this live out to more people. That helps me. It also helps you, especially if you're someone who is doing digital marketing or anything where you're making money online, or you want to get into the TikTok shop or affiliate program or everything like that, because TikTok is an engaging platform and they like to see that people are doing the things that they want other people to do. So hopefully that makes sense. But good morning. All right. Good morning, Jazz. Good morning, user. A whole bunch of numbers. Good morning, Connie, Evelyn, Drive Theory, Zainab, Prina, Penny, Eleazar, Gardner V. Gardner, Philip Potts, Sophia, David, Simply Emma, Tiffany Sense, Ernie, Dora, Parsons Club, Lily's Not So. Okay, welcome in. Welcome, user. A whole bunch of numbers. Welcome into you guys. Appreciate you hopping on here this morning. So we're just hanging out with my mentor, Veronica. I do have a mentor named Victoria, but we're hanging out with Veronica. Good morning, Black Lady Magic. So it is good to see you guys. What are you doing? Where are you coming in from? Let me know. I am up here in the mountains of Virginia. And if you look right there on my page, you're going to see my website, Team Pay Daily. So we'll just listen to Veronica for a couple more minutes, and then I'll come and answer any questions that you have. We're talking about making money online, and we are doing the Legacy Builders
Send me
program.
your cell phone number to my DM, because they just sent me a restriction. So I'm not sure if they're about to start pushing people out or not, but go ahead and send me over your cell phone numbers. I'll reach out to you guys with my LINK to be able to grab it. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right, yep. You guys do that now. Just send me a DM. I cannot reach out to you. I'll never reach out to you first. If anybody reach out to you, it is a SCAM.
Exactly.
Okay? I'll never DM you first. All right? Alrighty, guys, but I'll be checking my DM here shortly. As long as you got your cell phone number in there, I can reach out to send you over my LINK.
Yes, put your cell phone numbers in my DM, you guys, so I can send you the information.
Within 30 minutes of my live, or me hopping off my live, then you will qualify for one of the 4 spots. Y'all got that?
Yep, I'm going to be mentoring you personally.
Questions? Let me know if y'all got any questions. What questions do y'all have for me before they kick everybody out?
Do you have any questions about how digital marketing works?
Whatsoever.
Put them in the comment. Put them in the chat.
Fearful on the fence? Anybody on the fence? Okay, I see y'all numbers coming through. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all are not playing. That's what I'm talking about. Action takers. I'm talking about action takers. I'm talking to people who's like, look, I'm not just gonna sit back, hope, wish, and pray for it. Nah, I'm gonna go get it. Okay?
Let me put my website in the section up here.
Sis, show how to get started. Oh, you know what? Okay, what y'all can do, if you already know how to go to the LINK and my BIO, you can just go straight there. And it's the first option, SWC. So you just tap on that.
All right, so if you are ready, like she said, you can just go to the link in my bio. Oh, TikTok doesn't like you to say that, but I'm saying it anyway, because they, especially on my Team Pay Daily, they already gave me like 2 bogus strikes. It's so annoying. But yeah, so you're going to go in and you're going to right where my picture is at the top of the page, right? Let me flip this around so I can show you guys how to do this. For all of you who are already ready, You are sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're ready to make some money from your phone. You see all these other people making money from their phone, and you're like, what are they doing? How are they doing? Is this real? Is this a real thing? Yes, it's a real thing. People are really doing it. I'm doing it. That's how come I know that it works, because I'm using these exact same products to make money from my phone. So what we do is we give you educational training, right, in digital marketing, affiliate marketing, how to make income from your phone. But there's so many options of ways to make income from your phone. You can create your own products if you want. You can make ebooks. You can do TikTok shop. You can do Amazon. You can do user-generated content, which is basically where a company, when you see these ads and they're just everyday people, well, these companies will pay you to promote their product. And so you're the user and you're generating the content. That's all UGC is. So when you see people say UGC, that's all they're talking about. Regular people promoting somebody else's product. All right. And then we have, there's so many different ways, like I said, to make an income from your phone. But what I'm doing is affiliate and digital marketing. So what does that mean? That means that I have 2 programs that I promote, Legacy Builders and DWA. And you are able to make 100% profit with Legacy Builders and 85% profit with DWA. So it's a win-win all around. You can get started today. With little to no money down, right? So you can go up there to the link in my bio, teampaydaily.com, right there where you see it. As a matter of fact, the best way to do this, you guys, is to just on your phone take a screenshot right there. You see that turquoise thing? I'm moving it around a little bit, where it says teampaydaily.com. All you're going to do is touch that. I got to put that sticker back up there. All you're going to do is take a screenshot of that, copy and paste it, and put it into your bio. Now, is anybody on the fence about digital marketing? Like you don't know what it is, or you're scared, or whatever? Let me know. Let's listen to Veronica for a second.
I'm going to be real with you and honest with you. I'm scared. If that's you, just drop a 1 into the chat.
Yeah, are you scared about this?
I was a 1 all day. I was a 1, okay?
Some people are scared because you don't know what if it's a scam or if you can even do it.
I was so doggone scared. And so I know when y'all look at me now, y'all like, oh my goodness, but you're amazing. Like you know how to talk and all that stuff. You're good on camera, yeah. But I started off terrible. We all started off terrible. We all started off scared. We all started off nervous. But I noticed the people that win in this space, that win in life, okay, are the people whose back was up against the wall. Mm-hmm. I had no choice, okay? My husband had got laid off work. We got babies. We got kids, okay? And, we didn't know where our next dime was coming from. So at the end of the day, it's like, listen. If not this, then what? Oh, we're going to make this happen. Right. We got to make this happen.
It's going to work or it's got to work.
I just didn't. But we came up with it. Oh, yeah, we found it. We was like, look, we're going to get this. Because at the end of the day, it's too many regular, normal, average people out here that's winning in an online space. It's too many. It's too much moolah traveling through this thing for me to just be on here and, head all in the air, just entertaining myself. I was like, nah, we about to listen. Let's start using this to be able to change our family life. And yeah, in a nutshell, I said, look, I'm going to figure this out. Because I know that
Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Dillis. Good morning,
Bianca. I know ain't
Bianca.
nothing special about these people.
Sarah.
Okay? Just like it ain't nothing special about me. I don't have a degree. A lot of y'all got master degrees and PhDs and all that kind of stuff behind your name. I ain't got all that. I'm just a regular, normal homeschooling mama that just wanted more out of life, and I was willing to take action. That was
Exactly.
it. That was it, y'all. That was it.
Are
that was
you
all.
an action taker?
Right,
if you
so
are,
y'all
put
have
action in the chat for me.
Just feel free to reach back out. And like I said, as long as you guys get yourself started within the next 30 minutes of my live, then you'll qualify for one of the 4 spots. Okay? Y'all got that? All right. Again, thank y'all so much for hopping in. And I'm typically on here every day right around 8 Central Standard Time. Okay? All right, y'all. Love you guys. Have a good one. Ta-ta.
All right,
remember, I'll never reach out to you first. So if anybody reaching out, you know it ain't me.
Exactly. So shout out to my friend and mentor V for being here this morning. And let me flip my camera back
BB with a
around.
freaking follow.
Hold
Follow,
on,
man. Everybody
cause
drop them W's in the chat, man.
TikTok. Let me tell you what TikTok
Yo,
does.
whoever drops an
TikTok
L, they
does.
like, man.
Hold
All right.
on,
What he
hold
says?
on,
Gotta
hold
oil
on.
up. Okay. Why'd you do
What
that?
what TikTok does is when one live finishes, it automatically sends you off to another dang live stream, even if it don't has nothing to do with what the heck you're talking about. It's TikTok is a whole it's a whole trip. So I am on here. Let me back up if you don't know. My name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of six. I'm a world traveler, and I'm here setting people free. Yes, free from the daily grind and the 9 to 5 and the stress, strain, and the struggle of just trying to survive life, right? If you are somebody who is sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you are ready to learn how to make an income from your phone, working 2 hours a day, all you need is a cell phone, Wi-Fi, and a willingness to plug in and do what we tell you to do, right? This program is written on a 3rd grade level, so anybody can do this. It's like paint by numbers, right? Like, I got a picture. There's a picture up here. Let me show y'all this picture. Okay, hold on. Let me show you this picture so I can give you what I'm talking about. All right. I'm gonna be right with y'all, my Caravels Clinton page. So you see this picture of this boat, like paint by numbers would be like there's a 1 and you paint it white, and there's a 2 and you paint the black, and there's a 3 and you paint the blue. That is exactly what we're doing here. That nothing more complicated. So let me show y'all on my Caravels Clinton page what I just showed them on my other account, my Team Pay Daily. So how simple this program is. Here's this picture of this boat. So this is how we teach you. 1, that you put a 1 where that picture would have a 1 on it. You paint that white. Where the black is, that would be a 2. Where the blue is, that would be a 3. And it's just that simple. It is not complicated. We humans tend to make things complicated. They don't need to be complicated. We really, really do complicate things that are simple. So I want y'all to let me know in the chat if you have never heard of digital or affiliate marketing. Good morning. Who was that? I just flashed by. Good morning, Diana. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thanks for hopping on this morning. Where are you coming in from, Diana? Let me know. Let me give y'all some more shout outs. Hey, Black Lady Magic. Hey, Sarah Smile. Hey, Dillis. Hey, Biana. Hey, Shannon. Let me scroll up here. Scroll up. And speaking of scrolling, oh, you're in Illinois. Okay, awesome. I have only been to Chicago. I went to Chicago one time when I was working in the entertainment industry. I was promoting a comedy show with Cedric the Entertainer and some other people. So that was a lot of fun, and it was really cool. But I thought I liked Illinois, what I saw of it, right? So shout out to, actually that's not true. I've been to Chicago twice. I went the first time when I was with the ex-husband and we were doing federal contracts, and matter of fact, it's been either 2 or 3 times. I've been to Chicago maybe 3 times altogether. Listen, it's years ago and the years start to run together, but we were doing federal contracts and we went to Chicago to the FAA offices in Chicago. So I think that was 2 times we did that. And then the last time I went to Chicago was when I had switched over from that business with the ex-husband. He's out of here. Yay. When I switched over to the entertainment industry and I was promoting and doing concerts and things. So I was doing the Cedric the Entertainer tour. So that was awesome. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. Good morning, Crystal. Welcome in. Let me know where you guys are coming in from as you come in. Also, do me a favor, take your finger, tap right here on my forehead, tap on the screen. That'll help send this live out to more people. we were over here. Shout out to you, Diana. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you so much. All the hearts and the roses. And I love those pink what are they? Candy. They look like cotton candy. That's what I'm trying to say. Candy puff. Cotton candy hearts. I love it. Thank you. So we were hanging out earlier with my friend Veronica, who is one of my mentors, and she is also one of the people in my community with the Legacy Builders program and also the other digital marketing program that I do, DWA, which stands for Digital Wealth Academy. Now, here's the thing. Like, people are like, well, okay, if you love Legacy Builders so much, which I do, why would you then also promote DWA? I'm going to tell you why. One, there are two different types of programs, so to me, they don't compete, they complement each other. I have a lot of family and friends that that speak Spanish and speak French, and so DWA is available in 7 different languages, you guys. Yes. So they're always like, do you have something for us to do? You have something for us to do? And I'm like, I don't. Like, I want to have something for you guys to do, but I don't have a program that's not in English. So then when I saw DWA, I was like, this is perfect for me. So now I'm able to help people in English, build with the Legacy Builders program, and also I'm able to help people who speak Spanish and French and whatever of the 7 languages that they're offered in the program, help those people as well. So if you're somebody whose English is not your first language, maybe you want to, thank you, Diane Sue, appreciate you. If you're someone who wants to promote digital and affiliate products, right, and you're just like, English is not my first language, so it would be a struggle, or I want to also help people in my community that don't speak English, then DWA would be a perfect fit for you. Now, here's the exciting part with my Legacy Builders is we are going to, we're starting a Spanish version of Legacy Builders. So that's awesome because the Legacy Builders, you can earn up to $900 with one sale, you guys. That's amazing. And with my DWA, you can earn $497. Every sale is going to be $497. Get started and you're like, okay, Kara, all of this sounds great. I was hanging out with you, listening to your friend V, and everything she was saying sounds great. Like, it's time out for the living paycheck to paycheck and struggling and coming up the rough side of the mountain and everybody being broke, busted, and disgusted. Those days are done, you guys. It is time to take control of your life. Do you understand? 2025 is almost over. More of the year is over than we have a couple of more months, few more months in 2025. And you guys, I do not want anybody to be left behind. I don't want anybody to be struggling. I don't want Christmas to come and here's another year where you can't buy your family the things that they want, or you can't do the things that you want, or another year where you're like, oh my gosh, I thought this year was going to be different, right? I want y'all to think about when the pandemic happened, right? Now, the pandemic seems like it was a long time ago for some of us. And then some of us, it seems like it was just the other day. But you know, the pandemic was 5 years ago? 5 years ago, right? And think how much has happened and changed in 5 years. Just think about the world. The world is like completely woo-woo. Now, some people love the changes. Some people hate the changes, especially if you're in the U.S. and under our current administration. Some people are just happy and excited, and they just can't wait to see more people, get ripped away from their families and kids and separated from their moms. And, they're excited. They love it. They love seeing people get locked up. They love whatever. They love all of this stuff, right? They love the fact that people are going to lose their health care benefits and that there's not going to be money for schools and feeding kids in schools, because make no mistake, even if you're not in the U.S., there are a lot of people in the U.S. that are literally starving to death. And that's not just like me being a doomsayer or whatever, but some people love it. They're happy about it. Their answer is go get a job. when they know that the job market is down, or maybe they believe some of the stuff that's being said that jobs are down. So some people hate it, right? There's other people that are like, this is just awful. I just can't believe that this is, America. But whether you love it or whether you hate it, the thing is that you cannot control it. You can't control the federal government. You can't control what any of these people are doing. Now, you can control your vote. You can vote different way if you want. If you like what's going on, and you can vote for that. If you don't like what's going on, then you can vote against it. You can peacefully protest, or you can get out there and support your person. But here's the thing that you have to do. You've got to take control of your life, your own life. Take control of your finances. Take control of your family's future. This is why the names of these programs really resonated with me. The Legacy Builders. Like, hey, let me stop for a second. In case you don't know me, my name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6, and I'm a world traveler. And I'm really here to set people free. I really am. And so, again, whether you love all this stuff or you hate all this stuff, there's really, in the U.S., there doesn't seem to be people that are in the middle. There's nobody who's like, well, yeah, I can take it or leave it. No, there's very strong opinions on both sides of the arguments. And so here's the thing that we can control, though. We can control how we want to leave a legacy to our families. Even if you don't have kids, what do you want the world to look like when you're out of here, right? What causes, what charities, what about your church, what things are you interested? What do you want to change? Where do you want to see change for the better? Whatever you feel like that is. Wouldn't it be nice to have enough income where you could say, you know what, I want to pay for these kids' school lunches that are going to be losing their school lunches. I want to contribute to a hospital or a clinic in some rural area where, unfortunately, people voted and they thought that it was going to be a good thing for them, and now they're realizing we already had one little hospital and that is about to shut down. And so maybe you would like to be the person that says, you know what, I will provide some money for these people to get their medications, for them to get transported. Maybe they used to only have to go 10 miles and now they're going to have to go 50 miles to get to a doctor. Maybe you would like to be the person that pays for an ambulance or somebody. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you just want to travel the world and do stuff, right? I want to travel more. I've been traveling since I was 2 years old. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 5 years old. And none of that makes any difference, right? Because you can start this program with zero. You don't need any skills, no tech skills. You don't need a following. So you can look at my page. You can see on both of my pages, I don't have a big following. We all start with zero. Right, because my mentor Michelle inside of Legacy Builders, she started the business, exact same program I'm doing, with 0 followers, none. Brand new TikTok account, same way we start. And the reason we do that is twofold, really. One, because if you already have an old TikTok and you use it, and you just been watching dancing cat and dog videos the whole time, or you just been scrolling to entertain yourself, then when you start doing this digital marketing, the algorithm is already just going to be sending your stuff out to more cat and dog video watchers when you want to be getting in front of people that want to change their lives, that want to learn how to make an income online. So that's what it is. So she started out, same way I started out, brand new account, 0 followers. Day one, do you know that this lady was able to earn $1 million in 17 months using TikTok with the exact same product that I had? Let me grab my charger, you guys. Hang on one second. Let me see. Hang on. Let me get my charger right quick because my phone is about to die. Hold on. Talk to yourselves. Make friends. You guys make friends with each other. Let me grab this charger. And I was sitting there watching the Golden Girls. I was going to go to church today.
He says, what's up, bro?
I talked to my daughter yesterday. my one and only daughter, Katie. So if you guys saw on my page, I said I'm about to be a grandma for the first time ever. And so my daughter and my son-in-law are having a baby in a few more weeks. September 23rd is the due date, which is awesome. Oh, come on. Get in there. Trying to get the thing. The thing. Alright, so now I got the charger. Plug in this phone. Turn it back around. Turn it. Do anything. Alright, sorry y'all. Let me see. What did I do? Flip the camera around. Okay. Didn't I say I don't want to upload stuff to this phone? It's trying to, I plugged the charger into my laptop and it's trying to put my pictures and stuff on my computer now. And I don't want to do that. All right, so let me give y'all some more shout outs. Good morning, Shanola. Hold on, let me do this. Shalana, welcome. And again, Diane Sue, thank you so much for all the love and the hearts and the roses and sending the live out and doing your daily heart me. I appreciate you so much. It's a wonderful thing. And that's what I love about this space. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to you guys and Team Pay Daily. Let me give y'all some shout outs here. Okay, Adnistar or Adnistar, I'm not sure. Eric, Seeking Self, Aldo, Tot245, Earth, Wind, Fire, Paddle, Jack, David, user bunch of names, Madeem, The Burn, Beansy, Lily's Not So, Parsons, DWB, Dora, Ernie, Tiffany, Simply Emma, David, Sophia, Philip, Gardner V. Gardner, Eleazar, Penny, Prina, Saynab, Drive Theory, Evelyn, Connie, use a whole bunch of names, Jazz, welcome, friends, thank you, and all the thousands of you that I know are watching from the outside. So that's what I do. So if y'all do digital marketing, affiliate marketing, if you're doing TikTok shop or any of that stuff where you go live, one of the things that helps me, because I know people, let me give you guys a tip. People get nervous when they're going live, right? Because they're like, either they're nervous because they think everybody's watching or because they think that nobody's watching. But either way, it doesn't matter. So when you first start going live, for those of you who just want to learn how to go live and you're kind of nervous, there's a little number at the top that tells you how many people are in the room and whatever, right? I don't pay any attention to that number whatsoever. I don't pay that number any attention. Because guess what? In my mind, there are thousands of people sitting on the outside watching my live who have just not hopped in. So they're just out there watching. They're doing it. They're just watching and they haven't tapped in. And that's quite all right, because you know why it's fine with me? Because I've been guilty of just watching people's lives and not coming in the room. So don't be offended if people don't come in the room. Also, TikTok's algorithms just do whatever the heck they want to do, as y'all know. And so even when these influencers or people tell you, oh, do this and do that, you know, every one of these influencers that have all these thousands and thousands and millions of followers, most of them tell you to do something different. Like the majority of them tell you, other than the ones that tell you to engage from the bottom up, they all tell you something different to do. Now, here is the beautiful thing about what I do with digital marketing and affiliate products is that I don't need to have thousands of followers. You know, right? So our top selling program is $900, right? So let's say that you're doing this. This is why you can't get discouraged when you're doing this. Our top selling program is $900, and if you have two people in the room, one person might say, you know what, this is for me. I'm an action taker. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want to have more money than month, Kara. I want off the struggle bus, Kara. I want to change my life and my family's life. I want to leave a legacy, Kara. So that one person can say, yep, let me go to this link right there, teampaydaily.com. Let me put in my information and let me get signed up today. Let me do it right now, right? And so that means that you automatically get 100% of the payment. So if somebody does that right now, go to the link, go to my link right there, Team Pay Daily. Let me put it on the screen again. So they go there and they put in their information and they get started today with the 300 bundle, right? Daily Passive Blueprint. They get started today with that 300 bundle. Now, of course, they don't have to. TikTok don't like you to say the word that rhymes with Ray. It starts with a P. So anyway, so they don't pay $300 today. What they're gonna do, excuse me, is get on the installment plan, and they're gonna do $75 today. But they also get access to the entire program today for the $75, right? Now what happens with me? So they only put, let's say they do this $75 installment. They get started today. And they get everything set up and they're in profit mode in the next couple of days, right? Meaning they are ready. Oh, look, it's time to move my puzzle piece. So when people are on live and they say they got to move their puzzle piece, this is what they're talking about. So you slide it over to meet up with the other one and it gives you the okay. So anyway, so that means I've been on here an hour. Yay, awesome stuff. So what happens is they can sign up, and let's say you get started today. Let's say you, let me call one of y'all out here. Let me just call somebody out here. One of my people, Eric Muller, Maya Liga, Web DB. Okay, so Eric, let's go. Let's call out Eric. So let's say that Eric decides today, you know what, I am ready. I'm an action taker. Now, I'm not looking for everybody. I like everybody. I'm friendly. And if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you have anything like that, then you can just go to the link and send me an email and I will answer your questions. But the people that I'm really interested in talking to are the people that are action takers, the people that are like, you know what, enough is really freaking enough. I'm just tired of not having the things I want. Like I said, Christmas is going to be here before you know it. So who in here, if you want to be honest about it, hey, Heart Effect, who in here wants this Christmas to be better than last Christmas? Like maybe last Christmas was really tough for you. Maybe you couldn't get the things that you wanted to get for your family, or maybe it's just you, but you weren't able to do things for yourself last Christmas. If that's you, put me into the chat and I'm going to tell you how we can change what happened last Christmas so that it doesn't happen again this Christmas, right? So it does not happen again this year. That this year is the year. I don't know why it's not letting me put my Team Pay Daily. It's not letting me put my sticker on my Caravel's Crittenton page, but that's all right. I'm going to put it into the chat. So this is how you guys will connect me. Actually, I'm going to put this phone in front of this phone. You guys, on the count of 3, take a screenshot, okay? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and take a screenshot, and that is my site right there, teampaydaily.com. So take a screenshot, teampaydaily.com, and then you're just going to copy and paste that into your browser, and that's how we're going to get connected. All right, so back to my question. How many of you want to make this Christmas better than last Christmas? If that's you, put me in the chat. All right. And what if you could do that? What if you could just get started today, right? And you can get started, depending on the program, with zero down. You can get started with zero down depending on the option, right? And let's say you win. Okay, so let's say, here we go. We were talking about Eric. So Eric decides Eric is ready. Eric is an action taker. Eric is somebody who's like, I'm serious about changing up my life. I'm serious about just having more money than month. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm ready for change. Now, maybe Eric loves his job. Maybe Eric hates his job. Maybe Eric is ready to fire his freaking boss who gets on his nerves, or maybe the money's just not right. He goes right there to my link in my bio, or straight to my website, teampaydaily.com. Let me flip this camera around again so y'all can see it. Take a screenshot. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Take your screenshot right here, Team Pay Daily, because TikTok does not like you to have the camera flipped around long. So let me see if I got it lined up properly. TeamPayDaily.com. Take your screenshot. So you got to do the www.teampaydaily.com. Copy and paste that into your browser. Let me flip this back around. Okay, so he goes and he does that. And he gets started today. And he signs up to do the installment plan. And he pays $75. I'm automatically going to get $300. $300, y'all, is going straight to my PayPal, okay? But I don't ever have to talk to Eric. I don't have to get to know Eric. Eric doesn't have to call me on the phone. I don't have to call Eric. I don't have to go tracking Eric down. This is not MLM or network marketing. I don't have to get people. Eric doesn't have to get people recruited under him, so I make more money because I don't make any money off of Eric, right? I make the one-time purchase that he makes. Now, maybe later he decides he wants to level up or something like that. Then I make whatever the difference is between the program. But anyway, first of all, I don't want to confuse you. So Eric goes to the link. He puts in his information. He's like, I'm ready. He signs up. He does the 300 bundle, the daily pay blueprint. And then, oh, come on. Sorry, on my Team Pay Daily, that was the somebody calling me. So anyway, back up. Eric's like, yes. He goes to my website, www.teampaydaily.com. He puts in his information. He's going to get an email from me, but he doesn't have to wait for the email. He's going to watch a super duper short video from my mentor, Michelle, and some other 6- and 7-figure earners inside the company who are going to do all the telling and selling for me. And he's going to go, yes, I'm ready. I got to tell you, honestly, I was so excited when I found this program. I didn't even watch the little video. I didn't watch that video. I didn't watch the video until after I had already gotten started. And I was like, oh, I probably should watch this video because I already knew. I'm an action taker, right? I've been an entrepreneur since I was 5 years old. I'm a person that's going to take action. When I see something, an opportunity in front of me, I don't have to hem and haw about it for weeks on end, and I don't have to consult anybody. I do it and I get started. So that's what I did. So Eric's an action taker. He gets started. He gets signed up. I immediately get the 300. Now, how does the company make money? That was my question. If I get the 100% profit, how does the company make money? I'm glad you asked. You have a website with everything is in this website. And when you go to my Team Pay Deal, you're going to see it. So everything that I have is what you're going to have. So that's already done for you. And the website fee is a one-time fee of $39. So you're going to pay that fee. These are all one-time fees, by the way. If you do the installment, of course, you would have 4 payments of $75 or whatever it is. And your one-time website fee. But if you do what I did, was just like pay the $300, you just have the $300 and your one-time website fee, and then you are done with it. Also, if you're not in the U.S., you have to do the one-time fee. The installment is not available outside of the U.S. So that's fine, but you still want to send me, go to there and get the I have a free Freedom Guide PDF blueprint for you that teaches you how you can make an income online. So you're still going to get that, whether you get started today or not. At least get the information. See, that's what us smart people do, right? Smart people like you and me go get information. We don't just, wish life would be better. We don't just sit around going, everything is an SCAM and everything is, everybody's lying. No. Some things are real, some things are true. And I only do real and true things. I don't mess around with fake stuff. I don't do scammy stuff like that. If it's not legit, I'm not going to do it. So you'll know because you're going to go up there to the link. And you're going to put in your information. And you're going to get an email from me. But again, you don't have to wait for the email. You can get started today. So now Eric does that. He gets started. I get my 300. He gets his program. Now he has the same program that I have and that 60,000, almost 60,000 people in my community have. And it's the same program that my mentor Michelle was able to make 1 mil in 17 months on TikTok using. This is the exact same program, you guys. Now, it takes him 2 days to get his system set up, right? So it takes him 2 days to go do whatever he's going to do and get stuff set up. Now, you can do it in less time than that. I know people have done it in a couple of hours, but let's just say on average it takes people 2 days to get everything set up, to kind of go in there and look and see what you have and say, okay, so they get set up and he gets started today. And he just goes on TikTok or Facebook or whatever social media platform he likes, and he makes a little post that says, hey, I just started this new business and I'm excited about it. I'm just starting, so I'm gonna follow me on my journey, right? Let me start over. So this is what Eric would say. He would go on his TikTok, Facebook, whichever social media platform he likes, and he would just make a post. It doesn't even have to make a picture of the product, and he could just put, hey, you guys, I started this new digital marketing journey. I started a new venture and I'm really excited. Follow me on my journey, right? Or I started a new venture and learning how to make money online or learning how to earn from my phone, whatever he wants to say. And guess what? He doesn't have to figure out what to say, because you know what? We're going to tell him exactly what to say. So he doesn't even have to figure out what to say. We're going to give him word for word exactly what to say. Then he can put it in his own words. We're going to teach him how to use ChatGPT so he can spice it up a little bit for whatever he wants to do. But he would basically let people know that he started this new venture. And he's excited, and that, follow me on my journey. That's it. You don't have to say, well, I'm doing this thing and I made a bunch of money. No, because you haven't made any money. I think that's one thing that gets people stuck. A lot of people overthink. So let me start. Sorry, y'all. Let me say this. I said earlier, if you weren't here, because it is the top of the hour, so let me tell you guys who I am again. My name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur. My mom is 6, and I'm a world traveler, and I'm here setting people free. Yes, free. So I'm teaching people how to make an income from their phones, working 2 hours a day. All you need is a cell phone, Wi-Fi, and your laptop, and you need to be coachable. What does that mean? You just run the plays that the coach gives you, just like football, right? When they go run this way, you run that way. They go, throw the ball here, you throw it there. They're not standing around going, well, I don't know if I think I want to do it another way, because no, you just do what you're being told to do. And that is why we're averaging $900 inside of my Legacy Builders community, right? Almost 60,000 people inside of this program. So here's why we're doing something right. Every single person that's inside of this community, every one of them had to do what I'm telling you to do. They had to go to somebody's page, somebody's website. Mine right there is teampaydaily.com. Let me show y'all again on my Kara Revelle screen. Let me flip my camera. Now get ready to take a screenshot. Okay, so here we go. Take a screenshot right there. That's my account, teampaydaily.com. My website, www.teampaydaily.com. Okay, take your screenshot. Copy and paste that in your browser. I'm going to send you an email, and that is how we're going to get connected. All right, so that's how we're going to get connected. So let me flip back around. So the reason you know that this program works. All right, so I'm making a little video inside of this video, and here's what it's going to say. It's going to say, we're going to do this. I know that you were sick and tired of seeing these people saying that, they're making all this money from their phone. They're only working a couple of hours a day. And you're like, is that real? Is that even a thing? Is that true? I don't know. Maybe it's a scam. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not legit. Here's what I want to tell you. Inside of my community, we are averaging $900 a day. Now, here's how you know this works, right? Here's how you know the way we teach you, the way we market, that it works. Because every single person inside of my community, we come from different walks of life. We got people from 17 to 91 inside of this community. Here's how you know it works. Every single one of the almost 60,000 people inside of our community had to do the same thing that I did. They had to go to the link in somebody's bio. Mine is www.teampaydaily.com. They had to sign up and they had to get started. Every single person had to pay. They had to put some skin in the game to get started. So that's how you know, just that simple, that it works, right? So if that's something that you're interested in and you would like to know how you can make an income from your phone, then put ready in the comments and I'd love to get you the information. By the way, just in case you don't know me, my name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6 and I'm a world traveler and I'm an empty nester. All my babies are grown-ups and I'm here to help set people free to live the life that they want right now. Ta-da! So that would be a video that you would see. Hello, Marie Samuel. Pressure. Broke divas. Let's help you not be broke no more, right? Hey, Sonia, Paul. Hey, Simeon. Hey, Heart Effect. Miyagia. Muller, WebD, Aiden. All right, you guys. Hey, Duchess, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining. So that's it, you guys. Hey, if you haven't done your daily heart me, now I know some of you go on lives and does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions about what digital marketing is, what I do, anything like that? Married Einen, Odette, welcome in. Does anybody have any questions about how this whole digital marketing thing works? Is anybody on the fence? Or is anybody, anyone like, I'm interested. I've been seeing these people make all this income and stuff online. And I'm just a little nervous. Maybe you're just afraid. See, fear is a natural emotion, right? And here's an acronym for fear. False evidence appearing real. Now, like I told y'all, I'm a mom of 6, and I'm an empty nester, so my babies are grown-ups. But I had to do a lot of, raising of my kids, right? And I'm also a certified life, business, and financial coach. And none of that helps me with learning this digital marketing. None of it. Because although I've done a lot of things in my life, like I started a corporation from my bedroom and we turned that thing into a multi-million-dollar corporation, I didn't know how to do digital marketing. So guess what? I didn't start up because I walked away from that whole situation and the ex with my mama, my sanity, and my 6 kids. I never looked back. I never regretted it. But it was hard. I had to start over. I was scared. I didn't know what I was going to do. I had no idea what I was going to do. There were nights that I went to bed hungry because after the kids ate, there was nothing left to eat, right? And they'd be like, Mommy, aren't you hungry? And I said, no, I'm all right. I ate a little bit. When I said a little bit, y'all, I mean a little bit. I ate a little bit because there wasn't much left to eat. But I was able, thank God, to figure things out and to get back on track and to start over, So I don't know if that's you. I don't know where you're coming from. Like I said, we've got almost 60,000 people in our community. Everybody has a different story. We have people that had great jobs and got fired, like Tim. He helped Home Depot open up all these stores, and 25 years of loyal service, taking time away from his family to make sure their company grew. And then they just walked in one day and were like, okay, we're going a different direction. You're fired. We don't need you anymore. After being, Mr. This and that and the other thing, right? And so his story, when he walked away, he had a good severance package. So he wasn't like struggling to figure out how he was going to pay his bills. He had a good severance package. But he applied for all these jobs trying to get back to that income that he had. And everybody wanted to lowball him. And then they wanted him to move like across the country for a job that was going to pay him less than the job that he had already had for years. And then at some point he just realized, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to figure out how I can make some money for my family and not have to, and golf all day, because he loves to golf, right? So that was his story. He found this program, and he's almost, I think, at 700K, you guys, in less than 3 years. 700K, you guys, in less than 3 years. So yeah. My mentor, Michelle, just like me, mom of 6, but she's a grandma of 5, and I'm about to have my first ever grandbaby. Yes, my daughter and my son-in-law will be up here. That baby will be here soon, this month. And so, she was doing like some kind of makeup, a network marketing makeup thing right now. We don't do network marketing, MLMs. There's no uplines, no downlines. When you make the money, you keep 100% profit. She was selling these lip glosses for like $9. And to make $900, she would have to try to sell 900 of these lip glosses. And then she had to recruit people and get a bunch of people under her and make money from them and all that kind of stuff. And so she was doing pretty well. I think she was making like $7K a month. And then the company announced they were going to change the payment plan, right? So they're like, okay, they're thinking they're going to get more money. Nope. They came and they cut her pay in half. So she went from 7K a month to like 3K a month. Now, I don't know about y'all, but who in here can afford to lose, if you have a job, half of your paycheck in one day and still be able to pay your bills and take care of your family? Because in her situation, 7K seems like a lot of money, but she also was a mom with 6 kids and 5 grandkids. So if you're a parent, you know how fast the money goes. Not saying that wasn't great money for her, but I'm just saying she had to grind and she had to take a lot of time from her kids. She had to do all of the network marketing things. So if you've ever been in the network marketing or MLM, you know you have got to put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, because you only get a little bit of the profit. So she started this program, and she was able to earn six figures in her first 6 months and $1 million in 17 months using this exact same platform. And, with a brand new TikTok account, no followers, starting from scratch. And she didn't know what she was doing either. Right? So you don't need any tech skills. You don't need following. There's so many things that people think they need that you don't need. You don't need a degree. You don't need any of that stuff. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying you don't have to have those things to do this. So if you're interested, if you know that you are already ready and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, let me go put my site back up here right quick. And for any of you who are doing anything where you're going live and you don't know how people get this little thing up here that I'm about to put, like I'm about to put this banner with my site up, I'm going to tell you how to do that. That is going to be my little treat for you today. I'm going to show you how to do this. All right, let me flip my phone around. Y'all take a screenshot or just write it down. www.teampaydaily.com. Teampaydaily.com. That is my website right there. Copy and paste that into your browser, but www.teampaydaily.com. Okay, so take your screenshot, copy and paste it in your browser, Again, if you haven't done your daily heart me, go do your daily heart me. This is the daily heart me. This little orange thing right here at the top by my name, you're going to tap that. It's going to open up. TikTok is going to tell you all the things to do. The reason that is so important is because it is your check-in with TikTok to let them know that you're here, that you're engaged, that you do all of the things that they want you to do. That's important, especially if you want to be a content creator or sell on TikTok Shop or do anything where you're making money on your phone. You want TikTok to know that you are the type of person that engages and you do all of the things, because TikTok is an engagement platform. All right, so that is my site right there. So like I said, we've got almost 60,000 people in the program. Everybody comes from a different walk of life. Everybody has a different story. We got people from 17 to 91. So many different stories. But what's your story? What is your story? What is it that would make you jump out of bed and be happy and excited that you could earn money from your phone? What if you just did this? What if you just got started today? You went to the link in my bio. You went right there to my website, Team Pay Daily, and you got started today. You did an installment plan. You did $75. Then you did your $39 website fee. If you get started within the next hour, so it is 11:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you get started within the next hour, then I am going to take care of your website fee. Okay, so you don't have to. I will pay your one-time website fee, and these are one-time fees, you guys, unless you are doing an installment. Then it would be whatever. So if you do $75 today, you would be paying 4 payments of $75, right? But you get started immediately. You don't have to wait. Oh, let me show y'all on my Caravels Crittenton, because I showed them earlier on the Team Pay Daily. So when you're on lives and people are saying they got to move their puzzle piece, this is the puzzle piece. So I've got to move this piece here to line up with there, so TikTok knows that I'm a real person and I'm not a bot. And see, I didn't do it because I was talking to y'all. So let me move it up. You got to line it up perfectly. All right, see, it's lined up. And one that tells me that I've been live on my Team Pay Daily for an hour. I've been live on my Caravels Crittenton page for about 2 hours, because we were on here earlier with one of my mentors and community members, Veronica. So you get started today. Everybody inside of this community has one thing in common, you guys. We all said yes. We all put our money where our mouth is. We're all action takers. And that's important, because if you've heard this thing that you are the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with, I want you to think about your 5 closest friends. Maybe they're your family members, co-workers, whatever. The 5 people that are closest to you. What are they doing? How successful are they? Would you want to swap lives with those people? Would you be like, you know what, I would like to be like so-and-so? Would you like to have their financial, like the 5 people closest to you? And if you can't say that those people are helping you bring you up in the world, and not necessarily just financially, but they don't challenge your thinking, they don't push you to be better today than you were yesterday. They might even be haters. Like I always tell my guy, a couple of the people that he knows, I'm like, oh, they're your frenemies. Because they're not really friends, but they're slightly below enemies. So I call them frenemies. And those people, they're okay with you doing all right, but they don't want to see you do better than them. They don't want to see you do better than them. They don't want to see you living a great life and being happy and having a wonderful, family or marriage or home life or personal life or whatever. They don't want you, they just don't want you to be doing better than them. They might not wish you have some type of horrible tragedy, but they just really not, Or they might be the people that you couldn't even tell them, like, hey, I'm about to start this digital marketing journey and I'm going to try to see if I can make this money from my phone. They might be the people like, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Girl, child, I wouldn't be doing all of that. or the ones, it don't take all that. You don't need all that. You don't need, all you need is enough to get by, girl. That's all you need. You just need, you need to stay over here with us and be broke and be busted and be disgusted. Always complaining about every freaking thing. Like, if you're around those people, you definitely need to get with me and get in this program, and let's level up your mindset. Let's get around some people that are action takers and decision makers and rule breakers and people that are like, you know what, I want better and I know better is possible. And you know what, dag nabbit, I'm about to go get it. Those are the people that you want to surround yourself with. So if there's not people like that in your circle, then you're going to absolutely love it here. And it might even scare you because you see people that are like dreaming so big. Now, I know when we see these income claims that people make, I made $30,000, $40,000, $100,000, whatever, $50,000 this month online. It can be scary, especially if you're somebody who's never made like more than $50,000 a year, right? It can be scary because you're like, how is that possible? You might think it's impossible because all you've been able to ever make is, $50,000 in a year, and that's working 40 hours a week. And maybe for some people, that's even including overtime. And that's not even what you get. Like, after taxes, you don't even get that $50K. You might get, whatever it is, $35K. I don't know how much taxes and stuff are on the regular paycheck, but I do know that you don't have to keep doing that if you don't want to keep doing that. Maybe you love your job. Like I said earlier, I loved my job when I was working. Actually, I said that last night when I was live. I loved my job when I was working. I didn't want to leave my job. I loved it so much. I was a director at the Municipal Tax Bureau of Philadelphia, and it was tax season, and I didn't want to leave because I'm like, I don't want to leave them in the lurch because it's tax time, and I got all these people under me, and what if... Then I tell y'all that I left that job, and they kept right on processing taxes, and they did not miss a beat, and they were like, oh, we don't know what we're going to do because Kara's gone. That didn't happen. Yes, they missed me as far as on a friendship level, and I made it so that it was hard to replace me, but it wasn't impossible to replace me, right? And then your job is not impossible to replace you either. So you have to think that if you love your job, you hate your job. Maybe you just want to have extra money. So for me, what I wanted was more money, more time, and more freedom to spend with my kids. So let me go back because it is the top of the hour on my Team Paid Daily because we just had to do the puzzle piece. If you don't know me, my name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. My mom is 6. I'm a world traveler. I'm here to set people free from the stress and the strife and the daily grind and the 9 to 5 and anything that you don't like about your life. I am here to help you make it better. Hey, Coco, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I'm here to help you make it better. I'm here to tell you there's a better way that you can learn how to make money from your phone, working a couple of hours a day. And when we say people are averaging $900 a day inside of our community, that's really true. So let me ask you a question. All right, I'm about to do another little video. So let me do this. What if you could make $900 a month? What if you could make an extra $900 a week? What if you could make an extra $900 a day? What if you could make an extra $300 in a month, $300 in a week, $300 in a day? Would that change your life any? Would that make a difference for you and your family? Would you be able to do some of the things that you want to do? Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler, and I'm an empty nester. And I'm here to set people free and to tell you that you can do this, that it really is possible for you to make an income from your phone, working a couple hours a day, from this little gadget right here, your cell phone, right? That you probably have in your phone, have in your hand right now. It's probably how you're watching me. You've got a cell phone in your hand right now. If you are interested in that and learning what it is that I do and what almost 60,000 plus people inside of my community do, then drop a 1 in the comments. I'd love to give you the information. That's it, you guys. That's as simple as it is to make a little video, put it on your Facebook or TikTok or YouTube or whatever social media account you like to use. Go up there to the link in my bio, teampaydaily.com. Right? You don't even have to go to the link in my bio. That's such a long way to do it, but you can. But it's information. This on this. All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry if you were on the live a second ago and it clicked off. It clicked off on me. But if you know that you are ready, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you want to earn this income from your phone, if you at least want to get the information, see, that's what smart people like me and you do. We go and get the information and then we get to decide for ourselves, hey, this is something that sounds good. I'm interested in this. Or this is not for me. But get the information. I'm going to give you my free Freedom Blueprint that teaches you how you can make an income from your phone. Whether you decide that you want to do this program with me or you decide that you want to do something else. There's so many ways to earn an income online, you guys. I'm not even kidding. That it's silly in 2025. It's silly not for you to be making an income online from your phone. What are you even doing? If you're not making money from your phone in 2025, what are you even doing? This is really easy. If you don't know me, my name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6 and I'm a world traveler. And I'm here to set people free and help them get off that struggle bus. Help you walk away from the daily grind and the 9 to 5 and anything that you don't want in your life to help you make and improve your life. Maybe you love your job. Maybe you hate your job. For me, the job I had before I ended up starting a multi-million-dollar corporation, I loved my job. I didn't even want to leave it. I thought, I'm going to leave and they're going to be in a big lurch and I don't want to do that. Can I tell you, they went right on ticket and didn't even notice I was gone. Well, okay, I'm sure they noticed I was gone because I really made myself valuable so that they wanted me to stay, but I had to leave. So, that's just a note for somebody. You don't have to leave your job to do this. You don't have, this is not network marketing. There's no uplines, no downlines, no MLMs, no calling people, no DMing people, no texting people, no, none of the stuff that you don't want to do. You don't got to go recruit people. You don't got to track down friends and family. As a matter of fact, we start with a brand new account, brand new social media account with 0 followers, just so we can get rid of the people, the naysayers, the doom scrollers, the people that don't want to take action, the people that don't really want to change their lives. Those are not the people that I'm looking for, right? And when you get started learning how to earn an income from your phone, you don't want those people following you either. You want people that are ready to change their lives, that are serious, that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Or maybe they have a lot of money, but they just don't have time. People wonder, why would doctors and lawyers and other people like that get involved with digital marketing and digital products? And here's the reason. It's because a lot of times they have the money, but they don't have the time. If you're a really good doctor, a really good lawyer, you might be able to command an awesome salary, but it takes a lot of hours and it's a lot of work. And most people, especially nowadays, right, we just want to be able to do what we want to do. Especially if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or beyond that. You may be sick and tired of somebody telling you what to do, even if it's you. I've been a serial entrepreneur since I was 5 years old, and this is so simple. A child could do it. A smart child, but a child could do this, right? And so let me see, it says I got a goal, so let me pin my goal. I'm actually not going to be on here too much longer because I have been live for about 2 hours this morning, and I definitely want to come back live again later on. So, if you know that you're interested, if you've been watching me, if you've been watching these other people saying they're making money from their phone, and you're like, okay, I know people are actually making money. I'm not somebody who thinks everything is a scam. Even if you are, you're willing to at least look at the information and see if it just might be a fit for you. Maybe it will be. I know it was a fit for me because I was ready to have more money, more time, and more freedom with my kids. Even though I was able to create a multi-million-dollar corporation offline, I walked away from that whole thing with my mama, my sanity, and my 6 kids. I was not in a good, I was married. It was not good. So when I walked away, I never looked back. I didn't regret it, but it was hard. I had to start over. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. I didn't know where the money was going to come from. I didn't know how I was going to do any of the things that I wanted to do. I actually went to bed hungry some nights because after my kids ate, there was nothing left for me to eat. They'd be like, Mom, aren't you hungry? And I was go, no, I'm all right. I ate a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. Like I ate a little teeny bit. But guess what? I was able to figure it out. I was able to move forward. I have a great life. I love my life. And like I said, I never look back. I don't regret it. But I had to start over. And now here's the beautiful thing. So I don't know where you are in your life. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe it was a marriage. Maybe it was a divorce. Maybe, I don't know what it was for you. But I do know that if you do what successful people do, you have got to get the results that successful people get. I knew what I wanted. I wanted more money, more time, and more freedom to spend with my kids. I wanted to live life on my own terms. And I wanted to be able to help anybody that I wanted to help because that's what I do. That's what I've been doing my whole life, right? And so this is an opportunity now where I can literally help thousands and thousands of people. When I help these thousands of people, they're going to help thousands of people. And we're going to touch millions of lives with this. Something that is a big goal to me is improving people's lives. So if that's you, if you're interested in figuring out how you can make an income from your phone, we're averaging 900 in our community a day. You can do that. Now, let's say that scares you. I don't know if I could do that. I've never made 900 in a day. I'm worried. I don't know. Maybe I can't. What if you just made 100 in a day? Maybe if you made 300 in a week, would you still be like, this is a scam. This doesn't work. I don't know if I could. Or would you be like, whoa, my goodness, wait a minute. I just made $300 from my phone. I think you'd be pretty excited. So, all right, again, go up there, hit that link in my bio, go to my website, www.teampaydaily.com, and let's get connected. Or drop ready in the comments. I'd love you to get the information, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right, everybody, ciao for now. Have a great day.